Hello everyone. A few days back I had shared an update on Vodafone Idea based on the TRAI's subscriber data till July and my expectations from this quarterly result. Okay, so if you haven't seen, please watch that video before this. In this video I'll be sharing just the actual factual numbers that we have, okay, for announced for the quarter ending September 20, and the positives and negatives out of those numbers, and in comparison what were my expectations. So as per the expectations, we knew that July and August were supposed to be really bad for Vodafone Idea in terms of subscribers, because there was a lot of negativity surrounding it as regards the AGR case, and from September onwards it's expected a turnaround, since in the first week of September, the AGR announcement case finals hearing happened, and the uncertainty related to its future has reduced substantially. I won't say it has gone away completely, but it has certainly reduced substantially. And also, the second big development that happened was Vodafone Idea has now got aggressive with marketing with the new brand V, the logo that we can see over here. Okay, so Vodafone Idea has actually got really aggressive with their marketing push in with an effort to boost their 4G subscriber base that will help boost their revenues in the coming quarters. So now let's see the actual numbers that we have for the quarter ending September. So firstly, just check through this quarterly progress. So we'll just run through these numbers quickly. In terms of total income, if we see that it has been stable around the 11,000 crores mark. It did go up to almost 12,000 crores in the March quarter, but then June quarter was really bad at 10,700 crores thanks to the lockdown. And then second quarter, this September quarter, I was expecting this number to be closer to 12,000 crores, but I'm quite disappointed here that it has jumped barely a percent or two from the June quarter numbers. Maybe I clearly underestimated the effect of the huge subscriber loss that Vodafone Idea saw during the months of July and August. It seems that Vodafone Idea did lose a substantial revenue generating subscribers as well during those 2 months. I'm expecting that September was definitely a positive month for Vodafone Idea, both in terms of subscriber additions as well as in terms of 4G base growth. Okay, we have some data which I'll share in some time in the coming slide. But July and August it seems was really bad for the company. The EBITDA has improved from last year's figure of around 3,700 crores. It has now improved to almost 4,200 crores. It's a 13% jump. If you see, it's around 500 crores jump from 3,700 to 4,200. But then if you see the interest cost was last year at 3,700 crores in the second quarter of the previous fiscal, and now it has jumped to 4,700 crores. That means the 500 crores gain from the EBITDA has more than got wiped out by the interest cost jump. So 1,000 crores jump in interest cost means effectively Vodafone Idea has got an extra 500 crores of loss to itself. On the depreciation front, from 6,300 crores, the figure is now down to just around 6,000 crores. It's mainly because of the reduction in the number of towers. As we know that thanks to the new accounting standards, some portion of the lease rentals is getting counted in the depreciation part instead of the operating cost part. Okay, so with the reduction in number of towers, that component is definitely going down, and with the reduction in the overlapping towers as well, the depreciation figure has slightly come down. So this is expected to remain more or less stable around this level, 6,000 crores or so. It won't change much from here is what I'm expecting. Now on the VLR base front, it has dropped from 303 million to 261 million. I'll speak more about this in an upcoming slide. If you see the total data volume too, total minutes on the network is down 12%. Total data volume is up 24%. But the surprising factor here is the net debt. If you see the net debt figure, it's from the quarter-on-quarter basis. If you see June quarter, it was at 1,15,500 crores, and now it is down slightly to 1,14,500 crores. That means there is a 1,000 crores dip in the net debt figure. I'm quite surprised with this development because on an operating level, Vodafone Idea is clearly making a loss. Maybe it's losing around 2000 crores in the quarter gone by, and it did make a capex of around 1000 crores as well. So total 3000 crores of cash outflow was there. So the debt figure should have gone up by approximately 3000 crores. Instead of that, the net debt figure is down by 1000 crores. So have clearly not understood why this has happened. Maybe there was some cash inflow of some kind because of which the net debt figure has gone down. Okay, anyway, let's proceed to the next slide. Here the network coverage statistics, there are some positives here definitely. The total number of unique towers on a year-on-year basis are down by around 7,300 towers, from 1,87,000 crores to 1,80,000 towers. Sorry, towers, not crores. There is a number of towers that are currently in use by the network. So at 1,80,000 towers, I think this number will now not change much. I'm expecting the total tower count to remain above 1,75,000 in the coming quarters as well. So it won't change too much from this level. So despite in the just quarter gone by, it has reduced by around 1100 for sure. Maybe it will continue to drop by a few hundred towers every quarter, but it won't dip much below the current level. 2G coverage is steady. The number of unique broadband towers, if you see here, they have increased the count by 5,000 over the last 12 months, that is the last 4 quarters. And in just the quarter gone by, it has increased by 640 towers. So this is a positive development for sure. The total broadband sites, that is the number of BTS equipments that are used on each tower, has got multiple equipment thanks to the different frequencies and technologies that are in use. FDD and TDD are different technologies, so they are counted separately. So in the last 4 quarters, they have added 52,000 broadband sites. This is a very positive sign. Means even in the most recent quarter, they have added 11,200 odd BTS, and mainly these are 4G equipment. They are obviously reducing the number of 3G BTS on the towers, as they'll cut down the 3G footprint in the coming quarter, and maybe they'll wipe out 3G maybe over the next 1 year or so. So these are all 4G BTS that they are putting up, and this is a very positive sign that they're continuing to expand the coverage, expand the capacity of their 4G network. Despite their financial constraints, they haven't slowed down too much on that front. So this is a positive sign for sure. The broadband coverage has also improved. Over the last 1 year, it has increased by 13,500 towns and villages. And in the last quarter, it has increased by 620 villages and towns. Now coming to the customer base statistics, here lots of negatives are there, and this was somewhat expected because we already knew that Vodafone Idea is losing subscribers, and July and August were especially expected to be really bad for the company. So from 303 million in the previous last year September, it is down to 261 million now. That's almost 14% dip. And there was, out of that, 4% dip was there in the previous quarter, just in the last 1 quarter. Now if you see the numbers, from 303 the number dipped to just 294. That means during these 2 quarters there was a dip of just about 9 or 10 million VLR subscribers. From here onwards, from March 20 onwards, the number has rapidly dipped by another 32.5, more than 32 million subscribers. So during these 2 quarters, Vodafone Idea has really suffered a big hit on the subscriber count. The lockdown has clearly impacted the lockdown, plus the uncertainty related to the AGR case. So both these things have severely impacted Vodafone Idea. In fact, August must have been the worst month in case of subscriber numbers. I'm expecting that the September month would have been a positive for the company because of the aggressive marketing that they started in the second week of September. So that must have helped improve their subscriber base to some extent, and we'll see the momentum going forward in the third quarter, that is from October to December period. I am expecting a positive improvement in the VLR base for I'm fairly confident it will happen from 261 million. Now I think we shouldn't see the base drop any further. We should see some positive development in the next quarter. On the postpaid subscribers front, at 7.8%, this is fairly healthy, that it has not dipped much. But Jio, as we know that Jio has launched, got aggressive with their postpaid service in the last month, 1 month or so. So maybe in the third quarter, if at all Vodafone Idea starts losing some of the postpaid subscribers, we'll notice that here in the next quarter. Total data subscribers is finally up. So from December it was dipped continuously for 2 quarters in a row, and now in the September quarter, at the end of September, in fact I'm expecting that the July and August figures were lower than this 135.7 million, but in the September month they must have added a substantial number of subscribers, which has helped them improve the number to 137.5. On the 4G base, the similar story. I'm expecting July and August to be worse, but September improvement helped it increase to 106.1. More on this in a coming slide. Usage statistics, as the 2G subscriber base is going down, the voice minutes use is dipping continuously. So another 4% dip on a quarter-on-quarter basis. But the surprising factor here is the total data volume that has dipped. So this is even more alarming. If you see the July and August numbers, it must have definitely lost a substantial 3G, 4G users during those 2 months, because of which the total data volume has dipped by 4% in the quarter. The improvement in subscribers during the month of September will start impacting the numbers from the third quarter. So for the quarter as such, they have seen a dip in data volume. Hopefully with the new aggressive marketing that they are going ahead with, they will start adding 4G subscribers at a faster pace, and this will help bring back the growth in the data volume consumption. Now this is the interesting part. I had shared this slide up till this point. Okay, we had data till July a few days back, and I had already mentioned my views there. So this September figure is what I have included in this slide now. We don't have numbers for August as of now. Once TRAI's data is available, we'll get this figure. But from July till September, if you see, the total VLR subscriber count has dipped substantially. Okay, so if we see, the 2G subscriber base has dipped from 154 to 141 million. That means a 13 million subscriber loss during these 2 months. And possibly August did bear most of the brunt here, because September, even in the month of September, I am expecting that not many subscribers, 2G subscribers, might have left Vodafone Idea. But the positive part, now there is some positive here, because if we see the broadband subscriber base, it was at 115 million in July. August must have been a worse month, so the number must have dipped from 115 million to slightly lower in the month of August. And after that, in the month of September, it has managed to add maybe around 5 million subscribers or more to bring that figure back to 120 million. So this is a very big positive. The September's aggressive marketing push has certainly helped attract attention from a lot of users, and I think this will continue in the coming months. So from 120 million, how fast can they improve this number towards 150 million is now the main question. Whether can they add, in the previous video I had mentioned that I'm expecting Vodafone Idea to add a minimum of 5 million 4G users every quarter. But that was a minimum figure that I was expecting. If they do anything better, it would be great, and they need it. They need that growth, fast growth coming to them, because the revenue growth will happen because of these 4G users. Okay, so if they manage to improve the 4G user base by, say, about 10 million every quarter, that would help boost their revenues substantially. We could see a quarter-on-quarter jump in revenue by more than 10% every quarter if this happens. Okay, so let's see. This is some positive that we can take away from this quarterly result update that we have. Finally, if you find this useful, do like and share it, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.